My name is Juan Caballero, and this is the presentation that I have for this project that will aim to transform public transportation in Barranquilla into a safer and more inclusive system for individuals with visual impairments. We will be using IoT technology and cloud technologies for the solution of this problem that we have, that is visually impaired or blind people with any kind of visual disabilities, to make it easier for them to travel through public transportation safely. So this is the solution that I have for this problem. It is an IoT enabled bus. Here is the overall layout. We have the chairs and the cabin for the conductor. So these are all of the sensors and the devices that will be used in this project. There will be a Bluetooth low energy beacon that will send signals to the user's smartphone, as we can see here. This is the beacon. It can actually be placed anywhere in the bus, but here's where I placed it. NFC tags, which I will not be using in my solution, but can be an option. We have ultrasonic sensors that will detect motion if a passenger comes in. For example, here there is a sensor at the door and at the back door of the bus. This is the front side, and this is the back side, by the way. And we also have some sensors for the conductor that will make it easier for him to operate the bus. And we also have a GPS that will allow the user to know where the bus is at all times. And also we have these two cameras which have artificial intelligence. And the thing that the AI will do, it is to detect if a person that came inside has any visual impairments, and this can be achievable through white cane detection and other stuff like that. We also have the speakers, and these speakers will allow the conductor to talk to its passengers of whatever thing they may need, and it is viable for people with visual impairments because they will not be able to see any kind of signals that the driver might give them. For example, we have this speaker in the backside of the bus. If a blind person needs to get out, for example, and the driver, I don't know, needs to tell him something such as, be careful, we are on a driveway, or the place that he is currently at, or stuff like that, he can directly tell anything that the passenger with the visual disability may need. So yeah, this is the amount of components that this solution have, and they all will be connected to this microcontroller ESP32, which will be connected to the cloud. So this is where literally everything will happen. In the cloud, we have microservices. We have five, and these microservices are the Google Maps for the location. We have Power-based messaging, which will give the people that are not in the bus, by the way, the people that might want to take this bus, they will have notifications such as push notifications or messages. We have OpenCV, which is the AI API. This will help the cameras detect people with visual impairments. We also have RESTful APIs, which will allow the microcontroller to communicate with each sensor and device that we have inside of the bus. And all of these APIs will be Dockerized, We will use Docker for saving them into containers, and the overall infrastructure of this will will be like this. Okay, so here we have the cloud architecture diagram. We have the Jetson Nano, which is the microcontroller for the AI cameras. This will call the REST API from the Docker container, which will allow the camera to use the Python artificial intelligence in real time. And we have the ultrasonic sensor, the GPS, the microcontroller, which will be the brain of the of the bus, the MQTT broker, which will allow machine-to-machine communication, such as the cell phone with the ESP32 and 32 and stuff like that. This is the protocol that will be used in the IoT environment. We have the text-to-speech service, uh, the REST API, which will have all of the five APIs that we mentioned earlier, the Firebase messaging server, and the database for Firebase. And here we have the user, which is a visually impaired user, and this user will be able to get messages and the location of the bus, and also notifications, push notifications, thanks to Firebase messaging server, and all of them will be enabled to him via text to speech in his phone, or talkback, or the the software that the user uses on his phone to use the phone. So yeah, this is the proposal that I have for a solution to visually impaired people to be able to safely and comfortably travel through the public transportation system in Barranquilla. And that is everything. Thank you.